Eric, have you seen Leslie?
He was sitting on the end with us, and then
Let's go live here. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Hey Les, can you listen up? Yeah, I'm on live. Because it says 2:14 on the clock. They may start early. And if they do, what they put on the clock. Appreciate it. We are live for game 2, day 2 of Run for the Roses, the championship. This afternoon on court 62, your 3N girls take on Washington Premier Black, who are dressed in red. Our girls are dressed in white tops and white bottoms. Joining Coach Pat in this matchup is Coach Delaney, who was busy coaching the littles earlier today at the same time we were playing our first match of the day. If you missed that one, we came up short against the defending platinum champion Wellington Wolves Puma.
sous chef.
And that 10-point loss definitely stings, but the girls got their break, went out for a tailgate at Eric's truck, kept them cool, and they're ready to go. Some last-minute instructions by Coach Pat. Jill Walker over on the books. 15 seconds ticking down, and we should be underway. So both teams leave their bench. Starting lineup for 3N. Number 1, Shelby. Number 2, Audrey. Number 11, Charlie. Number 12, Dylan. And taking the tip in the middle, number 9, Zoe. "16 minutes on the clock." We play 2 16-minute halves, and the tip goes into the hands of Washington Premier Black. They start out there in red tops, red bottoms. And quickly now, they're moving the ball a lot, but they lost control of that last pass that Zoe had run over to defend, and it's going to be a turnover. 3N will have the ball for the first time. Shelby will inbound to Audrey, no press, and that's a relief. We got all game, last game, constant pressure. And looks to be a little bit different here in the second game. Now, Charlie receives the pass from Audrey on the outside. Shelby goes to the top. Shelby gets it outside to Dylan, and she's at the top, goes left with it. Dylan goes right, steps, hands it back off to Audrey, who throws up a runner, and that is just off. Rebound goes to Premier Black. A three-point attempt to try to get some points on the board, and it does. So the opening points for the game goes to Washington Premier Black to get a three-pointer, and we're still under a minute in this one. That's a three of our own from Charlie, and she matches that. Tie score 3-3. Charlie Knowles is on the board with her first bucket, and it's a three. There's a block. Nice defense there. Dylan got her feet over there and made a block, so Dylan's on the board with a block. This team is moving the ball really well. Shelby on the outside trying to get it into Zoe. She does. But the girl who defends her reaches across Zoe, so she picks up an on-the-floor foul. That's on to number 30 for Washington Premier. It's on the floor. Shelby to inbound. They call the line play. Shelby looks to get it in. Finds in the deep court. Dylan on the outside. Dylan goes left. Kicks it out to Shelby in the corner. Back to the top. Charlie. Charlie with the girl in her face calls up Zoe. Zoe comes up to set a screen. And she does. Now Charlie goes right. Charlie finishes and finished. Well done, Charlie. She hit the ground hard, but took advantage of that Zoe Foreman screen to take the lead. 5-3, 3N. That's a three, and that's off. Zoe touched it last. So it's going to stay with Washington Premier. 3:41 on the clock. Premier to inbound from under their basket. Looking to get it in. And they do, right in front of the basket. And she throws it in to tie it up. Just lopped it over the wall there of defenders, and she just grabbed it, shot it, and made the 5-footer. Now Dylan Walker goes inside. She has pressure all over, but a strong blue-collar move gets Dylan on the board for her first basket. And the lead back to 3N, 7-5. 13-13 on the clock.
Cutter!
Now deflected there by Dylan, but goes into the hands of the opponent, who keeps it up, and they're moving the ball quickly. That's another three-point attempt, and that's in. This team is moving quickly, keeping us on our toes defensively. Now inside to Dylan. Dylan has it. She goes left. She goes right. She gets grabbed, no foul, and throws it in. Wow. Dylan comes out swinging. Dylan has a block, two baskets, and just poked that one into Charlie's hands for the steal. Audrey has it now, coming up court. Tries to get inside. She does. She gets it to Zoe. Zoe has a girl on her back. Zoe throws up. I don't know how that went in, but she'll take it. Zoe did a little left-handed, but threw it high off the boards for the bucket. 11-8, 3N. 12-15 on the clock. Here's the movement. Now that's a three. This team has come to shoot, and we're going to have to defend the three today. So that ties it up at the 12-minute mark, 11-all. Dylan now goes inside. Dylan stops, throws it up, and that's off. First miss for Dylan. Not sure who has possession, but a quick substitution for Premier. The girl got popped in the mouth, so she's got some blood. She needs attention. 3N brings two girls in. Sitting down is Zoe and Shelby. Coming in is Kate and Molly. And inbounding the ball will be Audrey for 3N. Audrey gets it outside to Molly. She's in the three-point range. Ollie now. Molly picks the dribble up. Gets it to the top to Audrey. Audrey goes left. Audrey throws it up and just off. Tipped out there by Dylan. It's going to go to Washington Premier for possession. The girl is getting some medical attention back there by the trainer. The clock, we're all tied up at 11 here. Dylan picks that foul up. That's her first. She kind of grabbed her around the waist. This team's got some shooters, and they get the lead back. 13-11, Washington Premier. Now quickly up the court. It gets tipped away. It should stay with 3N, and it does. 11:01 on the clock. 3N down by a bucket. Inbounding the ball will be Audrey. They're in the square formation. They move around. Audrey looks, gets it inside to Dylan. Dylan throws it in and scores again. Dylan's come out fire hot. Ties it up at 13. We're under 11. Washington Premier now looking to get the lead back. Defended out there by Molly. And that ball's thrown away, and tried to get it inside to a streaking guard, and she tipped it out. So Audrey will have it to try to get the lead back. It's tied up at 13 here. 10:38 left in the first half. Charlie has it. Dylan from the top. Dylan goes right and gets it off to Audrey. Audrey dribbles behind her back and stays at the top. Takes a screen by Dylan for a three-pointer, but misses. Racing down with the rebound is Premier. And they're going to call Audrey with the body. She missed the shot, but she'll get the shoot too. That's Audrey's first, I believe. And it is. And the ref is explaining to Audrey how he called that. I guess Audrey asked for an explanation, so he obliged. Very nice of him. A couple of subs coming in. Zoe and Shelby check back in for the red hot Dylan, and Charlie Knowles will take a seat. Premier brings a sub of their own in. And she makes the second one. So 1 of 2 for that 2 free throws. Makes the lead 1 for Washington Premier. 10:15 on the clock. Audrey now kicks it out to Kate. Kate looks and finds Shelby at the top. Shelby gets Molly over on the end. Molly takes it to the right. She's going to go penetrate and trade it up and miss. But the rebound goes to Premier. Good take by Molly. Just didn't go in. Now, Premier trying to extend their 1-point lead at the 10-minute mark. That 20-footer was off. And the rebound, Molly gets tied up, and it's going to be a jump ball, but possession is going to stay with 3N. So Shelby will inbound to Audrey. 9:40 on the clock. Audrey trying to set up a play here. Takes a screen by Zoe. Gets it into Zoe. Zoe now has it. She goes right, turns left, throws it left, gets fouled. So Zoe's going to go to the line to shoot 2 and try to get the lead back to 3N at 9:24. Makes the first to tie it up 14. Quick sub for Washington Premier. Zoe makes them both, and the lead is back to 3N by 1. 4 what? 4 points. Okay. Now Molly guards on the outside. Kate comes to help out. Movement. Oh, nice block by Shelby. Shelby reaches up, swats it, and gets her own ball, and she takes it up herself. Kicks it out to Audrey. Audrey thinks about a three, and she gets it inside. That's a reach over, but Zoe goes inside with a lot of mustard and just misses. That ball bounced off the rim, but that was a really good move by Zozo. And now Premier comes in on their offensive effort. And it goes off number 12's fingertips. So it's going to be another turnover, and 3N will have possession. Quickly coming back into the game now for Audrey is Charlie at the 8:32 mark. 3N up 15-14. Charlie walks it across center court. Charlie goes right. Charlie kicks it out to Shelby. She's outside the three-point line, but gets it over to Molly, who's on the left wing. Molly goes right. Molly goes inside. Molly kicks it out to Shelby. Now back to Charlie. A deep three, and that's short. Rebound, Premier. Premier now has it, and they're on the run. 8:05 on the clock. Premier tipped there by Molly. Keeps her a girl in the corner. And they're going to say out of bounds. It's going to stay with Premier. Defended over there by Shelby. So Premier will get the ball inbounds in front of the 3N bench. We're under 8 in the first half. Guarded outside by Charlie. Now inside. Nice ball movement. Blocked by Zoe. Zoe's block goes into the hands of Shelby, and quickly Charlie Knowles runs the floor. Charlie runs into a player and goes in. No foul call, but Charlie's lob went high off the boards for the much-needed basket to push the lead to 3 at 7:30. Now 3N on defense, guarded by Molly on the outside. Now Kate. A lot of ball movement from this team in red. Charlie Knowles guards on the outside with a big basket just a second ago. That attempt defended well by Molly. Ripped the rebound down. Zoe. Now Zoe runs the floor herself. She can take it. Nice pass dish from Molly, and Molly hits it. Assist to Zoe, and the 10-footer by Molly pushes the lead to 5 at the 7-minute mark. Nice tempo by the girls in white. And a three-point attempt is up and off. That's going to go out of bounds. And it's going to be 3N's ball. Quick sub, Molly, who just hit that nice 10-footer, takes a seat to get some water, and checking in for her is Dylan. 19-14, 6:48 left in the first half. Charlie Knowles has possession with a girl now in her face in the backcourt. Here they come, and she gets it out to Shelby quickly. Shelby now to the left. They're going to call a 10-second violation, so they saved that for that moment, and it worked for the Premier team because they hadn't been guarding anything in the backcourt until just then, and it worked. So the turnover goes to Premier. Premier now has it. 6:36 on the clock. Down 5, trying to get closer to the lead that 3N has pushed. Now, a little 8-footer is off. Rebound, Shelby. Shelby has it. She brings it up herself. Shelby holds the dribble, but gets it over to Charlie. Now, Kate on the outside. Swings it all the way over. It's Dylan from the pocket. Dylan short. Rebound, Shelby. Outside now to Charlie. Much better rebounding in this game. Now that was thrown away into the hands of the opponent, and they have it. Streaking down at the 6-minute mark. Premier looking to get a bucket here. Defended outside by Kate. Now Shelby. Trying to go inside. Dylan making it difficult. And now Charlie. Giving her business. Premier trying to get it inside, but defended well by Zoe. Now Shelby on the outside defending. Zoe tips it away and right into the hands of Kate. Nice defense by Zoe's long arms. Makes the ball roll over to Kate. Now almost stolen there, but Shelby has it. Shelby gets it out to Zoe. Zoe gets it over to the top to Charlie. Now that's a 3 for Kate. Kate's in and out. Nice look. Bounced in and bounced out. Now 5:13 on the clock. 3N on defense. A quick 3 by Premier goes in. Number 2 has hit her second three-pointer, and that comes at a critical time for the team in red. 5-minute mark. Now, quickly up, Kate goes, breaks away from her opponent, and puts the layup in. Kate's on the board now. Much needed bucket. 21-17, 4-point lead for 3N. We're under 5. Now, Premier. Outside. Dylan guards. Moving the ball. Looking to get it inside. And the runner goes off. Defended by Zoe, but tracked down. Rebound was the shooter. And Zoe's going to get called for pushing. Zoe didn't slam on the brakes quick enough, and so Zoe picks up a foul. A couple subs coming in for the opponent, and Audrey comes in for Kate, who just made her first basket at the 4:31 mark. 3N up, 21-17. Now, Premier to inbound in front of the 3N bench. Charlie Knowles guarding outside. They're moving around quickly. 3N trying to keep up with this team. A lot of ball movement. Tipped there by Shelby, but stays with Premier. Now Charlie guarding. Stay on her, Charlie. Inside, stolen by Dylan, who stepped into that pass. Now Audrey races up the court. She's on the outside. She gets trapped. Ooh, quickly. That's a 3 for Zoe. Zoe throws it up and in. Big 3 for a big 9. Stepped right into that and drained it. Her first 3 of the weekend. That run for the Roses Championship. 24-17 now, and Zoe on defense. Defending, it's all the way cross-court pass. Now they go inside. Another pass. The 10-footer's off. Rebound. Zoe. Zoe gives it up to the guard. That's Audrey. 3:33 on the clock. Audrey gets it to Charlie. She's going to step into a 3 there. And Charlie hits back-to-back 3s for 3N. Well done. 3:22 on the clock now. The lead is 10 here in the first half. Now, 3N on defense. That's Zoe guarding on the outside, staying with number 12. That's going to... Here they come. Shelby guard. Now the pass right into the hands of Dylan, who picks up another interception. Dylan now quickly up to Zoe, who's running the floor. Zoe goes up, and Zoe finishes. Nice, Dylan. And a quick timeout by the coach for Washington Premier at the 2:53 mark. Big run by 3N. That's the big run we've been looking for. And there it is. Great tempo. Dylan got... So Dylan got the steal. She must have got it to someone else who then got it up to Zoe, right? Oh, wait, because Dylan started running it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Who made the pass to Zoe?
So Dylan got the steal.
Yeah.
Then who passed it? Who did Dylan pass it to? Or did Dylan start running and then pass it to Zoe?
We'll give Dylan the steal.
Give Dylan the steal and the assist.
Yeah, because I think...
Instant replay, Dave.
I'll take the zoom out a little bit.
Zoom out? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, she must have started running and got it.
That's the way it goes in my head. I thought the pass came from over there.
I know.
I like that one. Big assist.
I think no, she is. She started running. That's what we're going to go with. All right. Well, thanks for the feedback, whoever gave me that. So I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Oh, wait. So Pete did say Dylan did pass it to Zoe. So we were right. Thank you, Peter. And there's a kick ball by number 2. That's through the end zone, upright. So, Dylan is having a hell of a first half here. On the boards, on the points, on the steals, on the assists, you name it. Actually, she's picking up where she left off. And there's another steal for Dylan. 2:35. Charlie has it on the outside. Gets it in to Dylan. Dylan's going to take it. Dylan's going to finish. Holy Walker frickin' moly. Dylan Walker. All right. Little press here by 3N. To try to put it away. Molly's going to have to get back. And not in time. So quick bucket. Much needed bucket for Premier. 3N was on quite a run there. Now it's a few ticks above 2 minutes. And it's 31-19. Molly at the top now. Molly goes right, pushes off, no call. Molly goes left, thinking about doing something with the ball. She's going to give it to Shelby now. Shelby on the top. Shelby looks to go in, but goes left instead. Sees a cutting Audrey. Almost got about to it. They're going to say over and back. No touch. So turnover. I agree. Sweet Jesus, Dylan. She is rocking it, Peter. All right, we're back at it. Now, that's not a three. That's inside and it's off. Rebound goes to Premier. But stolen there by Dylan. Holy, what the heck did she... What was at your tailgate, Eric? Now Molly goes up. She gets fouled, so she's going to shoot two. Good take by number 20. No, seriously, like...
All that fresh produce I was cutting at midnight while Diana was drinking all my bourbon.
Oh, I'm stuck. Am I frozen here?
You are charging.
I think I'm frozen.
It wasn't live?
No, I'm frozen right now. But while it's frozen, we are going to unfreeze it. I think it's audio gone now. I should be unfrozen now. Let me know. We are back. Good. All right. 1:01 on the clock. Sorry about that, guys. You didn't miss much because it's 32-19. We are on defense, and we're under a minute. A three-point attempt there goes off. Rebound, Molly. What you missed was Molly's free throw, so there you go. Now Molly gets it out to Shelby on the outside. Finds Kate in the corner. Kate goes left. Kate goes left. Kate still goes. Kate's going to keep going. Good attempt, but it goes off the rim. Rebound, Premier. Premier has it. 32 seconds on the clock in the first half now. Quickly tipped out of bounds. Dylan Walker got back and knocked it out of bounds. So a big defensive play there by number 12. 27.9 on the clock. 3 and up, 32-19. So Premier to inbound from under their basket. They get it. Nice. Oh, they missed it, but that was a nice little play. But the shooter grabs a rebound, put it in on the follow-up. Now, 20 seconds left. Audrey has it. Gets it across center court. 32-21 is the score. 15 on the clock. Set a stick screen by Dylan. Audrey goes left. Audrey's going to finish. She's going to throw it in and miss. Rebound, Premier. We're at 8 seconds. 7, 6. And that's 3, 2. A block by Dylan, of course. And that's going to be the first half. And putting the cherry on top of that Sunday was number 12, Dylan Walker. Hell of a first half for number 12. I can't wait to see the stats that I'm going to be reading off to you in a second. But that's, of course, how it should end, right there with Dylan's left-hand block. So we're going to get 3 minutes on the clock. 3 minutes on the clock for halftime, which is weird. Yesterday, they gave us 4 minutes, and then everything, hell broke out. Today's first game, they gave us 5 minutes at halftime, and now they gave us 3 minutes. But 32-21 is the score, and let's take a look at the first half stats. Courtesy of the Big Eric. And if you haven't had Eric's meats lately, this is going to go out, a little plug for Big Eric and his meats. But today, he didn't have those. He had his grapes, he had his hummus, he had his applesauce, the squeezy applesauce, and I think that's what might have done it for Dylan. I caught her eating one of those squeezy applesauces. I think all the girls need some of that. Leading the way for 3N, Charlie Knowles with 10, followed by Zoe's 9, Dylan has 8, Molly has 3, Kate has a bucket, and Audrey's yet to score. 3-point, so Charlie's hit 2 of 3 from outside the arc. Zoe has a 3-pointer. So there's our 3-point girls. Free throws, Zoe hit both of her free throws. Molly hit 1 of 2. So we're almost perfect at the stripe.
After this
on the board.
Let's take the top out of the pool.
Zoe's picked up a couple, and Molly's picked up a couple, and Shelby's picked up a couple. Fouls, no one's really in foul trouble. There's just 3 girls with 1 foul. Zoe, Dylan, and Audrey. So no worry there. You get 6 fouls here this weekend.
we would be tied with the team that beat us.
Now, here's a stat. Leading the way with 5 steals is number 12, Dylan Walker. Zoe has 1 herself.
I'm assuming
Blocks,
they'll be-
Zoe has 1, Dylan has 2, and Shelby has 1.
So they'll take second.
Assists, Charlie got a couple. And Audrey has 6 assists. So there you go. There's our stat sheet with a score 32-3N. Washington Premier 21. We'll be back at it in about 50 seconds. Stay tuned.
Wheeling his suitcase around.
Footrest.
Yeah.
He's got a whole like detective kit in there. I mean, he's got ropes to rappel if he needs to get in from the roof.
Right.
He's got bolt cutters,
You
glass
never know.
cups. He was scaling the building yesterday.
I heard. This is not surprising. Not surprising.
These contractor types, they just do crazy shit.
All right. Back at it for the second half. I'm going to try to keep zoomed out. I think I was zoomed in too close, so I appreciate the feedback. I don't want to be too tight, and I also don't want to be too far. All right, Shelby to inbound. Joining her on the court is Audrey, Charlie, Zoe, and Dylan for the second half. 32-21, 3N. All right, quickly now. Backdoor pass to Charlie. Charlie has it. She throws it up and in. Nice job, Charlie Knowles. Great pass to find Charlie stricken behind the seam there. So now 34-21. And another backdoor. So Washington Premier says, you can do that, we can do that too. So they do the same backdoor pass and it works. Now Zoe just off her fingertips. So that's a turnover. On the pass from Audrey. Now, Premier has it all the way across the court. They're moving the ball a lot. This team moves the ball. I don't think we've seen another team that moves the ball like this team. The three-point is off. Rebound Dylan. Dylan has it with the girl in her face, and number 12 just picks up the ticky-tack foul. There's just no reason to do that. I mean, Dylan had possession, and she just wanted a foul, I guess. So now we have Shelby to inbound. A little bit of a press here. Audrey's going to try to break it. Gets it over to Charlie. Charlie now brings it across center court. Charlie has it by the scorer's booth. We're 1 minute in to the second half. Now Charlie kicks it out to Audrey. That's a three. That's up. That's in. Assist Charlie. 3-point. Audrey. Now Audrey's actually on the board now. I don't think she had any points in the first half. So it's nice to see her get some points. But she had 6 assists, so that's just as important, if not more. All right, now Shelby guards on the outside. Now Charlie at the top, guarding there. Good defense by the 3N girls in white. And that almost got stolen there by Audrey, but it's in the corner. Now it's at the top. Charlie guards at the top. Nice switch there from Zoe and Charlie. Now Zoe guards at the top. All the way across the court. Dylan guards that. Now back to the top. Guarded by Shelby. Stop move, but the rebound goes to Shelby. Now Shelby gets it quickly up to Charlie. Charlie gets it over to Zoe. Zoe tries to kick it out. She does. Dylan has it. She goes underneath. She tries to throw it around. They're going to say she stepped out before she made her move. I thought she was pushed. In order to get on the line, I think she was fine until the girl bumped her, but it didn't go our way, so it's going to be Premier ball, 13:47 on the clock. 3N up with a healthy lead, 37-23. Now it's 3 was thought about, but not there. That's a 2-pointer, that's off. The rebound chased down by Premier. And they just threw it away. right off the fingertips of number 12. So that's a break.
Timeout.
Oh, was the timeout called before the turnover?
Yep.
Okay. So apparently there was a timeout called before they threw it away. So I bet it's going to stay with Premier. Time and temperature check. 13:28 left in regulation. 3 and up by 14. 37-23. Who called that timeout? They did. Yeah. Maybe they're
possession. They're the only ones that can.
Yeah.
Well, Woo! Come on, MC. Let's get with it.
Okay, rule book.
All right, yeah, so Premier, and it looked like they needed a timeout. They were just kind of discombobulated before they turned it over.
Playing that cut interior better.
Yeah, they are trying to get some of that back door. So Premier has it. They're going to have it over here on the other side, midcourt. Shelby to defend the inbound pass. And now the trap, she just threw it away. Nope, it went off of Shelby's leg, so it's going to stay with Premier. Closer to the scoring booth. They get it in. Wait. Everyone stop.
He didn't handle the ball.
Yeah. He didn't hand, yeah, the ref has to hand him the ball. So that's, now we can do it. Here we go. And there it is. The trap worked. Shelby picks it up, gives it to Audrey. Audrey has it, throws it up. That's off. Rebound at Premier. But they call a foul, I think. What'd they call? I don't know. Maybe an inadvertent whistle, but Premier does have the ball. They did rip down the rebound, so. That's double dribble. Double dribble back. The guy wasn't even looking. All right. Now defended by Zoe. Wait, they're going to call a foul on Zoe. So, for the push. Is that her second? Yep, that's Zoe's second. That comes at the 12:55 mark, but you get 6 fouls, so she has plenty, not in foul trouble. Makes the first. Checking back into the game now is Molly. She comes in for Dylan. And this is the second. The rebound goes into the hands of Charlie. Charlie Knowles brings it across. Gets it quickly over to Molly. Molly has it. Gets it back to Shelby. Shelby now pulls it out. Shelby now goes around and gets it back to the top to Charlie. Inside to Zoe. Zoe's going to work. Goes right. What was... I guess they called a push in the back when Zoe got the ball. So it's on the floor. Zoe was about to dunk that. So I guess we're not going to get to see that. Now Shelby gets it inside. She looks to get it to Zoe. Zoe gets the bounce pass. Has it on the outside. She's lethal from 3, but she's going to take it up anyway. And no foul called. Zoe's looking for a foul. Tipped there by Audrey, and Audrey steals it. Quickly gets it. Oh, just one step too short. Zoe was on the back, but the number 3, little guard, came over and stole it back. So Premier has it. 37-24. 12-19 left to go in this one. Audrey guards on the outside now. That was defended well by Zoe. Turn around. You're going to lose it. And then tipped there again. So I think Audrey set that up to get a steal. She threw it away. Zoe wasn't looking, but they threw it right back, and Audrey said, well, I'll just get the steal. And she did. So no worse for wear. We're back at it. Audrey gets it inside to Zoe. Zoe bounces right, and she's just going to take it, turn, spin, throw it up, and just off. Good look. Ball didn't bounce the right way. Now, Premier from the elbow. They go up. Defended well by Shelby. And then the runner goes off. Rebound Zoe. Zoe gives it to Audrey. Audrey looks up the court. She thought about passing, but instead kept it. 11-27. Zoe from the top. 37-24. 3 and up comfortably. Now Zoe's going to step back. Thought about it. Gets it to Audrey on the outside. Zoe comes for the screen. And it's a 3 from Audrey and in. What do you know? Number 2 says, let's play this game. Well done. Almost kicked there by Audrey. And blocked by Zoe. Right into the hands of Charlie. Charlie races up. Turns around to slow things down. Big block by number 9. Got a couple today. Ready to check into the game for 3 is Kate and Dylan. Next stoppage, they'll be in. Zoe now gives it a give and go. Oh, back to Zoe for 3. That's up in the air and off. Rebound tracked down by Charlie. Nice hustle there. Now Charlie's going to take it herself. No foul, but yep, they call it. So just as Charlie hits the floor, she's going to get the shoot too. 10:39 on the clock. Not a lot of scoring in the second half, but a lot of action. Checking in the game, as I said, actually 3 subs for the Premier team in red. Audrey takes a seat and Zoe does, so Dylan takes Zoe's spot there. And Kate comes in to take Audrey's spot. Charlie makes the second. So 1 and 2 for Charlie, who lead now 41-24, 3N. Now, defending inside there. That got thrown away. Nope. Charlie with the steal. Charlie picks it up, gets it to Shelby. Shelby now, he races in, turns, stops, passes it out to Charlie. Charlie thought about a 3, steps back, gives it to Molly instead. Molly gives it over to Shelby on the outside. Shelby goes left, gives it all the way back to Molly. Good reach to keep that from going out of bounds. Molly on the outside now gives it to Kate. Kate from the top looks to give it back to Molly. Molly goes inside. Molly's going to step back, pick her dribble up, and get rid of it. Back to Charlie at the top. Charlie at the top. We're at the 10-minute mark, 41-24. Charlie calls a call, and here comes Dylan. Dylan to the top. Dylan goes left, hands it off to Kate. Kate now goes right. Kate goes left. Kate goes, throws it up, and in! How about that? Kate said, I'll go right, I'll take you left, and I'll go make the nice little 6-foot runner for the big bucket for number 15. 9:38 on the clock now, Premier. Premier comes in, defended there by Molly, and they're going to say Molly bumped her with her body. Shot counts, so this is going to get the and 1 opportunity. She gets it. So no running clock. They're getting close to that. I think a 20-point deficit in the second half is a running clock, but we're not there. Now Kate drives in, kicks it out to Molly. Molly back to Shelby. Shelby steps into a 3. That's a 2. Missed. Rebound. Molly reaches for it. On the ground. And it's stolen there by Shelby. Shelby throws it up. No, nice try, Shelby. Almost went in. Good work. Shelby and Dylan deep down in blue collar work. Shelby's gonna get the shoot 2 here. That's the aggression we like to see. There we go. It's a big shot for Shelby right there. Finding her shot back, and she sinks the first one at the 9:02 mark. Good rhythm there, and gets them both. Well done, Shelby. So 2 for 2 at the line. Someone call a timeout? Oh, they're gonna have a couple subs here, so that's what the whistle is for. 9:02 on the clock, 45-27. So another bucket by 3N, and we're gonna have the old running clock. Now, the press is on. Molly makes it difficult. So does Dylan. They break it. On the outside now. Premier gets it to the top. Guarded by Charlie. Now Molly all the way to the corner. That's Kate on the guarding. Now back to the top. They're moving it around the perimeter. Now they try to go inside. Guarded by Dylan. A little, how do you do? And she's stuck there in the paint. And they just threw it away. Must have gone off of Dylan's foot. So it's going to stay with Premier, but before they do that, Zoe and Audrey come back in for Shelby and Molly. And they get quickly in before anyone can look. She misses and Zoe gets the rebound. Now Audrey comes up the court. Audrey gets it outside to Kate. Kate goes inside. Kate kicks it all the way to Dylan. Now that's Zoe. Zoe goes in. Zoe's going to take it, pop, and shoot and score. And there's your 20-point lead. Zoe just checked in and got a bucket. Nice ball movement from the girls in white. Now Premier has it. And almost stolen there by Audrey. Now from the outside, going in. That's a 12-footer that's off. Rebound, Dylan. Dylan has it. Another rebound for Dylan. Here comes Audrey. Quickly now. She sees Charlie, who got pushed in the back. Whoa! That's dangerous. Push someone in the back going like that, someone's going to get hurt. You know what I'm saying? That's a dangerous foul right there. Basketball is a safe sport.
No, it's not. It's not. Wait till they get up there. Stop it.
Nice. Back at it. So, Dylan with the spin and the finish. Wow. Dylan has come to play. That is beautiful. I still like the play. I mean, I like all this, but, and there's a nice steal by Audrey. Dylan's play in the first game, right, kind of in the end of the game was just, got rid of her opponent. Did a couple of deep penetration, finish left was just a thing of beauty, but she's definitely come to match that beautiful play, and here she is inside, and of course she scores again. Holy guacamole. What the heck? 6 of 8, 12 points. 6 of 8, 12 points, and they've all been beautiful. So now, is that a 3 or a 2? That's a 3. So a 3-pointer comes at the 7-minute mark for Premier, who's still down but 21. Audrey has it, but just on both ends of the floor. Dylan just very nice. So no foul there. Zoe's shot goes off, and now Premier comes back. Tipped out of bounds by Dylan. I don't know where she shot out of, but she got there, and it's going to stay with Premier. A couple of subs for Premier. And now here they're back at it. Zoe defends. Zoe defends it well. It goes off. She misses, but it stays with Premier. That's a deep 3. And that's in. Big 3-pointer. And another area code there. Now Audrey has it. Audrey from the 3. Gets a screen from Zoe. She doesn't take it. She stays right. Now she takes it. She takes the screen for a 3, and that's off. Rebound. Tipped in the hands of Kate. Kate kicks it out to Charlie. Now in the corner to Dylan. Go Dylan. Here she goes. Goes right, goes left, throws it up, and oh, she missed. Oh, but she got her rebound. Of course. Jeez. Of course. Holy, what the heck? What? Oh, she's like, if I'm going to miss a shot, but of course I'm going to get my rebound, and then I'm going to rip it down, and you're going to get pushed down, and now she's going to get 2 shots here. Go, Dylan! Of course she made it. I didn't have to even look at that. Checking back into the game now for 3N is Shelby and Molly, taking a seat as Kate and Charlie. 5:59 left. 52-33. Make that 53-33. Of course. Money! That's it. They got another quick sub for Premier, so that's where the restart is. 53, 33, clock. And here we go. Shelby guards on the outside. Now at the elbow. That girl's hit like 3 threes, so Audrey's gonna guard her namesake, number 2. A little tighter. Here they come inside. They're moving it around a lot. And that's a 3. Defended well by Shelby. Ripped the board down by you-know-who, number 12. Audrey has it now. Audrey kicks it back out. Burn a little bit of the 5:26 left on this clock. Audrey has it. With a girl in her face. Moving around. Trying to find a person, and they find, I think she was trying to get it to Zoe just a little too far. So Premier will have it. 5:11. Clock continues to run. 5:07. So we're going to be about 5 minutes, and there's another quick sub for the Premier girls. This is what we wanted to see after that gut-wrenching loss. There's a tip by Zoe right into the hands of Shelby. A nice steal there for Zoe. And now Zoe gets it inside, but it's tipped. Run down by Zozo. Great job. All right, now Audrey on the outside, looking to get it around. She gets it to the top. That's a 3 for Dylan, and that's, oh, she missed. Dylan, shoot that again. Clock continues to run. We're just above 4 minutes. Statement win here for the girls in white and blue and black. Now, Molly on the outside gets it to Audrey. Audrey goes in. Audrey steps, loses control, and they're going to say travel. She kind of slipped on the ground there, so that's unfortunate. But she didn't get hurt. She got tie her shoe real quick. And we're ready to go. Premier walks it up. We're under 4. Screen set, picked up by Zoe. Zoe's gonna get a cheap foul there. She just reached in. That's her 3rd, I believe.
Those are good fouls because the clock's still running.
Oh, I know. I think Pat gave them the wink, like, use your fouls up. All right, Premier, that's a 3-pointer. That's just off. Rebound stays with Premier. They're gonna keep shooting the threes and it's gonna work. Big 3 for the girls in red. Now, Audrey has it. Just a tick or 2 above 3 minutes. Charlie and Kate ready to come back into the game. Now, inside to Dylan. She loses a girl and scores. Dylan's having a game. I think you guys can see that. I think Stevie Wonder can see that. But now, Premier comes racing back. Another 3. Defended by Zoe. She might have got a piece of that. Yeah, I think Zoe got a piece of that block on that 3. But that squirts away. So Molly, just off Molly's fingertips. Taking a seat now is Zoe and Audrey. We're 2:40 left. The press looks a little still on, even though we're up comfortably now. Molly guards inside. That's another 3, and that's off. Rebound, kicked around. They're going to shoot another 3, and that's in and out. But picking up the rebound and throwing it in. There's number 4 for Washington Premier. Black. Now, Dylan grabs the loose ball, kicks it out to Kate. Kate from the outside. She's going to penetrate. She can use her body and score easily. Well done, Kate. Just used that hip, pushed it back, created the separation, and really made the easy bucket. But it was everything she did before that was beautiful. Now, Premier looks to try to get some more points. We're under 2 minutes. And that's a nice backdoor play. That might have been the prettiest play they've done all game. The coach is probably saying, where's that been, girls? But that was nice. 90 seconds left in this one, 57-40. Here comes Charlie with it, taking her time. Now, Charlie looks to get rid of it. She picked her dribble up, finds Molly on the outside. Now Kate has it. Kate gets a girl in her face. Kate got the ball stuck on her hip, and so that caused the travel. It happens. All right. Step into a 3. She's hit it before. That's her 4th 3 at the 1 minute mark. Maybe a little bit too soon, but they got a errant pass there, tipped into the opponent's hands. And they are trying to get another 3. That's from the elbow. That's going to go off. Rebound. It's going to be Premier, and they're going to get the bucket and the call. So nice finish here by the girls in red. You know, the lead went past 20, and they didn't stop playing.
We need 15 points.
So the rebound is ripped down by Shelby. And now Charlie has it. 30 seconds left in this one. 57-45. And Dylan comes out to set a screen. Nice screen. And I think that slipped off. I think Charlie was trying to get it outside to Molly, but it slipped out of her hand. And converting that breakaway was Premier. 10 seconds left. Shelby has it. Shelby spins. Shelby gets it outside to Molly. 3 seconds. This is probably it. That's it. So, final score. 3:57. And only by a 10-point deficit. Premier put together some baskets there at the end for the 57-47 victory by our girls in white. Final stats, Dylan leads the way. What a game for Dylan Walker, 16 points. Let me just read her stat line. 7-11 from the field. 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. 4 rebounds. 6 steals. 2 blocks. 3 assists. Well done, Dylan. Charlie had 13. Zoe had 11. Audrey had 6. Kate had 6. Kate had a beautiful 6, by the way. That's a healthy game right there. Molly with 3 and Shelby with a bucket. 3-point attempts. So we already heard about Dylan. Charlie got 2 of 3. Zoe was 1 of 2. Audrey Bennett 2 of 4. And then, let me just, those assists. Audrey finished with 5. Charlie had 3 assists. And Shelby had a couple as well. So what a game. What a way to respond. We're taking a look at the schedule to see when we play next.
Times aren't on there. We should be in the gold bracket.
But we might be playing tonight, right?
Yeah, we play tonight, but the times aren't listed.
So we're going to take off back to the hotel. Get the girls off their feet, feed them. We do play tonight, so we're going to make it back down here. We just don't know the time yet, so stay tuned for that. Keep an eye out on the text thread. But Big E is looking at the bracket right now. But we definitely will be back tonight for our 3rd match of the tournament. But what a game in response to the loss this morning. The girls played well and picking up their first win, run for the Rose Championship.
We might not play until 8 tomorrow morning.
So we might not play tonight?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
2nd and G plays at 8.
So, but nothing tonight.
I think we're 8 in the morning.
All right. So okay. Well, stay tuned for updates as we go. This because of everything that unfortunately happened yesterday. The whole scheduling is just. I don't want to be that person trying to make sense of that. So more to come. Keep your eye out for updates. Thanks for joining us.
Not in the travel. We're playing on that court. All you see is these people coming right at you. Like, we're in the middle. I think they inbounded the ball. They're running.